guess, a boulder in the works, though, so to speak, can't he? I mean, you can certainly really kind of...
He has, okay, simply put it this way, he has a lot to do this game. If the Tiny does not have a game, he doesn't take the runes and he can't control the map, his team is going to struggle. So if I'm Spirit right now, you're the Spirit supports, you're going to do your best to just ruin and make sure you control the runes, so the Tiny's early game is going to be affected a lot. And make sure that also the Storm has a good game, you know? Because when you're controlling the runes, your Storm essentially is going to have a much better game for that regard.
Yep.
So I think a lot of focus is going to be emphasized on the mid lanes this game. You know, last game maybe you could make the argument that the side lanes are important. You know, the game, if Mars has a good game, he's going to be able to dictate a lot of play. You know, around the map. You know, for the Puck and the Weaver. But this game, I think the Storm is going to be very, very crucial. His early game, they have to make sure that he doesn't get run over, and I feel like he's probably not going to get run over unless some sort of crazy thing happens at the first couple of runes. But apart from that, so supports just have to make sure that the Storm doesn't run into those ugly situations when he has to face multiple heroes when taking runes.
Make it sound so easy. I mean, it's going to be tricky, right?
Sometimes Dota is simple, you know, like the way you have to do it is simple, but executing it is not.
Yeah. The objection is simple. Go over there, gank the mid laner. What is that, you know, really come across as? It's a lot harder. As they will try and focus down onto this Magnus. Penitent's auto attacks buffing them up. Mira as well, taking a bit of harass. The tree throw, not enough damage, but it's going to be good enough once again for Spirit to come off slightly worse here. Pushka eager to go mano a mano with the Pugna.
So what happened there was like Spirit, they were trying to just use the Night Stalker vision to make sure they get 2 runes. So they actually were only able to get 1 because their heroes are much weaker. Level 1 you have 10, which doesn't have a creep. Night Stalker is basically like just a vision bot, you know, at level 1, so you don't really do much. But unfortunately, they weren't able to get the 2 for 2, you know. So Team Sani4 off to a good start, 3 runes, and let's see if they can actually use that to snowball their laning advantage, especially on the Tiny. You know, he's gonna need to do a lot of work this game.
Yeah, he did well in that first wave. Storm pushed the tower right underneath his creep, pushed his tower. No, he pushed his creep wave underneath his tower
at level 1. Yeah. All right.
Push the creep wave under tower to try and maybe get a couple denies underneath.
Don't you wish those days were back again? Remember when teams would do some funky strat at level 1, you have 5 heroes in one lane killing the towers. Yeah. Remember there was like a strat you did like before, you just get the towers quickly and go back to lane or something, or some weird ass strat.
The NP Treants with like an Abba and like someone else earlier. I mean, I've seen a couple of them. They're always cheeky and they never really seem to be that
They don't
good.
win, right?
There's gonna be the blast off down bottom and a quick kill onto Mira. As respect,
the power of the techies.
Flicking them down, really well done.
Techies and Night Stalker level 1. Night Stalker bank is not the strongest lane. Those heroes are very, very good later, you know. They're slower heroes. They are very strong when they get the levels, Bench and Night Stalker. But unfortunately, in the first couple of waves, they're just gonna get bullied by someone like techies, you know. So that's pretty hard for them to deal with in the early game. So they just have to make sure that they're gonna be able to just pull the creeps and get levels. Whereas top lane Miposhka, he's doing a good job here. I mean, he's laning with a Troll, not a Night Stalker. Troll is a strong laner, so he can run around and get some
looking for a creep.
Dream creeps.
I think he was looking.
What is his creep? What is his creep? Okay, this is the one that reduces the regen.
Yes, that's correct. It's
the one I messed up.
You did.
I was confused about.
And I will always remember this, Winter.
Why? Tell me why.
Because, Master,
what is so good about this?
You are never wrong. Oh, this one's not that good. I think this one's pretty low tier for the creeps. Generally speaking, I think you'd take maybe not quite the Kobold this early, but almost any of the other creeps I think you'd want at this stage. I don't know. He's got good range.
Would you say in some lanes this could be useful? Like a lane that can spam a lot of heal? I'm not sure what kind of lane, Necroforce lane or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's got more of a use there for sure. But, you know, for now, I think it's just a creep that you can use to take slightly better trades. But it's just slow move speed. It's got a turn rate, ranged hero Not so great. Back down bottom, Munkushi running down Mira, who does have 2 stacks here of that time dilation. They needed 1 bash earlier, didn't quite find it, but the slows here onto Mira make escape all but impossible for him. He will fall a second time in this lane, even if the blast off missed.
Just using the blast off to get in range to get the sticky bomb.
Sure.
I mean, that's just Venge, you know. Venge is not the greatest in the lane. Short range, slow hero. I mean, I play the hero a lot, you know, so I know the troubles of a Venge in the laning phase here. But once you get past the laning phase, you get some levels, you get, especially if you can get to the point where you have Aghanim's, that's when the true fun begins, or the torment for your enemies begin. I mean, even though they nerfed it now, so they reduced the move speed. So you used to have a bonus move speed in your Aghanim's form or your Ghost form, whatever you want to call it. So they removed it. But it's still a fairly good Aghanim's for the hero, you know. I feel like most of the games you will still just want to get that item. Maybe some games you can get like a Soul Crest or Glimmer, but most of the time your core build is going to be around the Aghanim's. Some players do like to get even Braces in early game. Especially Insania, he likes to do that a lot. Double Bracer.
Okay, new creep top lane. He's got the Satyr Mind Stealer.
So what do you think about this creep, Richie?
I think this creep is very good, especially in this lane, because you have a Magnus who has almost, I mean, I wouldn't say no
mana aura.
No. This is the guy that burns the mana.
Yeah, and mana aura. You have the mana aura on this.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking of the health aura.
See? You say you know everything about the creeps.
No,
I know. You can ask me
Yeah.
anything.
Well, which creep has the health aura then? How big boss?
This one.
Wrong. You distracted me. The rotation's mid lane. We're arguing about these creeps. In the meantime, Swedish Strong just rotating to the mid lane, taking down Laurel. That's going to be a huge advantage here for Kyra. He is in fact going to have his level 6 already. He's grown.
Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about. The mid lane matchup. It's going to be very, very crucial for the Tiny to get a good start with, and the support, the partner just moves in, secures that kill before the Storm reaches the crucial level 6. So that was a very, very big kill to miss, but you can blame me, Richie. It's all on me. I was distracted.
Bottom.
And bot lane.
It's nighttime. They are making a play.
I'm not distracting you now.
Or Munkushi. No, I caught it this time. But Mira, once again, I think he's just gone in too deep. Nice time walk away into the Vengeful Spirit stun, but it's just not going to make a difference here. Collapse even. Just need to be a bit careful. No, actually, it's only 1 point in that time walk. Out of regen here for the Faceless Void. Collapse will be able to outtrade here quite easily as the kill. He knew that better than I did.
Yep, poor Venge dies again, but what can you do? You know, you're a support, so Lara manages to get his level 6. He gets the first rune.
Shield rune.
Shield rune.
Not bad at all.
Are we gonna keep count?
Sure.
Good old days.
Like the good old. You mean like 3 months ago? Yeah.
Was it only 3 months?
Not even, Windsor. We cast it together for the KL qualifiers.
So it was 2.5 months ago. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, that was in November, like middle of November.
Yeah.
So now it's middle of January. Yeah, 2 months. So as of right now, state of the game. So 7 minutes, Wisdom Rune's gonna spawn. I guess both teams are just gonna be happy with securing 1 apiece. Mira is already so far behind in terms of levels. He has his boots, but he's gonna stack the ancients,
check this out. Look, they're sending the Mater Mindstealer to try and deny the creep.
Ah, no way. Come on, Richie.
Oh, no, it's okay. He's gonna block the camp. Alright, he did something there.
Did what? Mana burn?
He blocked the mana burn. And
he blocked the stack.
Okay, check out. Look, Yutoro. No, I think he's already got his phase boost.
He has the divine favor.
And he has the 9 favor. That's true. Yeah.
That spell is actually so imba.
It's pretty good.
Why?
12 armor at level 1.
Why? Richie, why?
What's the duration? What's it say?
6
seconds?
6 seconds?
Yeah, duration 6 seconds.
Well, I mean,
Radiant's middle tower
is it dispellable, that thing?
Yeah, it's fully dispellable.
Yes.
Look, it's not as good as, you know... Oh, hold on. Back down bottom. This could be a bait because Munkushi looking to try and turn, and Kyra Jr. rotating from his failed kill attempts top lane will be rewarded with a double kill down bottom. Great bait. I respect.
Tiny.
Yeah, the Tiny is definitely making his presence felt in this early game as of right now. 8-minute rune, so Lara is not going to get it this time. So Illusion rune after the Shield rune.
Yeah.
So not the most useful rune.
The Shield rune's active though. I think they're going to try and get a kill here onto the Magnus, who is not having the worst game, not having the best game, but I think after this, well, 3-man RP certainly helps a little bit, even if it means he will die a second time. Laurel is going to be able to close the gap for a quick kill. Thinking about diving under the tower, but low on mana, he chooses his own life rather than a kill onto Pugna.
I mean, that was a little bit too risky by Cloud on the Magnus. He knew that the opponent has got the opponent's mid. Soma is going to the top rune.
Got him.
And he needed to play defensive.
Okay, there's going to be the ultimate, refreshing all of his base abilities
Stick
for
charge.
the second round of the silencers.
Bash. He needs a bash.
Oh my goodness. The bash, his collapse just could not find any luck there. And he's just going to TP away in his face.
That was so close. He was 1 second off cooldown on the Void. And that would have been it for Monkushi. Die. No
Laurel,
TP,
mid lane. They
the
will
walk-up
connect
chain.
onto the blast off, but they don't have enough chain stun, not enough damage to prevent him from zipping away.
Radiant's bottom
Fine.
tower is under attack.
Lucky for Laurel, so he's going to be back to farming.
Radiant are scanning.
But they're going to be able to do some decent amount of damage on the mid tier 1 with the Pugna blasting away here.
Dire structures are fortified.
Actually, they might even be able to take the tower. I feel like he's going to have another blast soon.
He has it, level 3 blast as well, with the illusions here to tank.
It should be down, you know. I don't think Spirit can do much about it. Storm is low. I mean, this is huge. This is a nice tower. You're taking the Chen's tower, you know. That is, that's a big deal.
That's true. Makes it a lot more difficult to reinforce if Chen still eventually is going to try and push this tier 1 tower. His team just can't teleport to the tier 1 to kick off a fight. Storm's going to have to zip from further away. Big deal here.
Holy,
there's the haste.
Night Stalker's building a defusal, first item. Something I've not seen.
I don't think I saw
Am I crazy?
that build either. Let me take a look at this one here. No,
is this the build already? Am I missing out on something?
Okay, I see a couple. Yeah, this is just a collapse thing. If you're looking through the Dota2 Pro Tracker, he likes diffusal on this hero. I will say he hasn't, won a lot with the diffusal. At least, not 13 hours ago, not yesterday, when he did go for this build. Yeah, in fact, all 3 games in his pubs in the last week where he's tried to do the Night Stalker diffusal build, it has not won the game. Obviously, that's a pub. Not always his fault.
Disperser is just that good of an item, man. So a lot of heroes are just trying to build into the Disperser.
Yeah, you know what? I see what went wrong. He had
so
Admiral
much.
Bulldog on his team, so obviously he has to lose that.
Hey, Richie, come on.
Come on, it's memes. It's memes. There's 3 TI winners right there,
Yeah. You're not in their league, so you're not allowed to say.
Definitely no. Of course not. Are you in their league?
I'm not saying anything, dude. Why are you dragging me into this? I'm not getting debated by you.
Kushi coming here pretty easily. The smoke play, not going to be able to catch up to him just this easily. It's just a bit too risky. I think that swap range level 1 making things a bit too difficult. Here goes.
I mean the cast time as well on the swap.
Yeah,
he's so sad. He's so sad.
Gotta hate Spirit. I mean, there's just no way out for him. Yeah, he just swaps closer to more enemies, and he will go down. Not really the smoke that they were looking for, unfortunately. We'll see if Laurel can get a little bit of luck here on the 12-minute rune. It seems like Respect is going to maybe be able to find a kill here. They're going to try and burn the mana. The regen rune into the bottle now for the Tiny as the haste expires. Thinking about maybe blinking on forward. There's no tier 1 tower here anymore, remember, as Maposhka's already assembled the squad. This is like pretty much the most basic assembled creeps I think you're looking for. Maybe instead of... Well, hold on. I'll get back to that. They're actually going to try and fight this, going for the Tiny. They have a Hurricane here to push him back further into the Echo Stop, but a really nice stun on the 2, and now the RP! The damage, it's there. Laurel, he's going to go down. Maposhka trying to heal him through this with the Hand of God, with the Vlad's offering is not going to be nearly enough. As Mira, a nice little swamp out, but is immediately killed, making it a 3 for none. Man, that is just tough for your Spirit to swallow here in this mid lane.
Yep, MVP techies there. Respect. Show some respect to this guy, man. Secures the team fight for his team with that initiation. I mean, they didn't really expect to run into that much of a trouble. Bot lane collapse. He's running into trouble here.
He is. And wow, they're even gonna commit the Chronosphere. I mean, might as well. Early Chrono, you don't have the best combos with it. I guess you've got like a life drain basically to combo with it, but easily able to connect the kill, and maybe even another tier 1 tower. Most importantly, another Dark Ascension where Collapse just gets negative value from it.
Yeah, this is not what you want, you know. He just got his diffuser and then he dies with his ultimate being used. That is no bueno, you know. And right now, Wisdom Runes coming in. Yatoro is TPing in to fight.
Yeah, but look, they're just right onto Mira, throwing him back underneath. I mean, he's going to swap a little bit more. The stacked Ancient's not doing good damage here to the Tiny. This is going to be a long-range zip-zap out from Laurel. Life Drain to heal him further with the Decrepify as well as Collapse, getting blocked and silencing up that Pugna. It seems like this time, Winter, they have gone too far. They won't be able to quite get the Pugna, but they'll take down the Tiny, and that's a big enough prize in itself.
700 gold, my friend. That is indeed, like you said, very, very big. And Collapse is allowed to take the Wisdom Rune, so he gets his level 10 talent. 8-second extra on Dark Ascension, and he has it again in 60 seconds. The Chen as of that, Venge obviously has nothing but braces, so poor Venge. I think the Chen is going to be promoted to position for this game. It's great. I mean, what can you do? You're the Venge. If you have this type of start, you're just going to pat your brother Chen on the shoulder. Hey, I think you deserve to go on the next level, you know? I'm just going to buy some wards, get a swap off. Hopefully I don't die.
Yeah, that'd be nice. The ultis are starting to now come online for Team Spirit, but there is a smoke play now. See what they can actually find. They've got this RP Cloud with a Blink Dagger. Maybe they can look for Yatoro. Skewer on back, but a very good swap from the high ground. They will take down Mira very easily, and in fact, there might just be a swap back.
Tiny.
This time, there's no save. Can they kill him before the ultimate? You bet your bottom dollar that they can. Sweden Strong picks up the kill there, but the stun, a lockdown courtesy of the techies. Nice job here. This is looking real good for Klim Sanic. In fact, another swap back. Jr. He's just
another
dead.
Catch. He's doing just so much, you know, in the game. Like I was talking about how he needs to do a lot this game as the Tiny to allow the Magnets and Faces Swipe, which has a longer cooldown, very slow heroes, and the Tiny is doing exactly that to allow them to be greedy on the map. And so far so good, you know. And Team Spirit, they need to try to make a move work with the Night Stalker ultimate one time.
It's ready. This Fusel Blade's ready. Blink Dagger and another 1,000 gold. There's a ward here that allows him to get the jump onto the Tiny. We'll see if they can make any use of it as Yatoro is back. Force Staff away from Collapse, but he's got his refresh courtesy of that Dark Ascension, and this time no way out for the Tiny. We'll see what Laurel can catch now as he goes ball lightning after the supports here. Slow to a crawl courtesy of that sticky bomb. Sweden Strong just so annoying here, but will eventually be taken down, as will the Tiny. It's Team Spirit who get a little bit I don't know, I don't want to call it a gift, but it's really Klim Sanic who have stuck around a bit too long twice now, overestimating their strength.
Maybe they got too much confidence, you know, from winning the previous fights too easily. And without RP, it's just not the same, you know. And right now, Team Spirit is going to have Roshan for the prize. So throw bench Chen, you know, easy Rosh. It's a very, very quick one. So 60-minute Rosh goes to the Troll. And he's going to have his Manta fairly soon. Oh, he already had. Does he already have it?
Collapse. Nope. Trouble down bottom as they will commit. Very quick little ultimate on him. Now they have an RP.
It's tanky though.
More seconds, but they won't really need it. Can't silence these bashes, says Munkushi. Got a kill onto him, and they get Laurel? What?
Yeah, it was a stun toss from the Tiny that caught him out into blast off.
Yeah, just
so he
100-0.
Can't really survive that as a Storm Spirit. There's two good pickups here for the Radiant team, and it's gonna mean that they can pressure the tower here. Hold the opponent's Ancients, farm their Ancients, hold his high ground. I mean, they have to use Chronosphere for that, but you know, it's definitely worth it.
I'd say so. It's going to burn more time off of this Aegis. I think for now, Yatoro is more interested in amassing more net worth before he actually turns up to more of these fights. But with Aegis, he's at least got a better excuse, especially into that Faceless Void.
Come on, the man doesn't need an excuse, you know, he always shows up. to bail his team out of very, very sticky situations.
Oh, this
Manta
one.
is not an excuse, it's just a
Dire
tool
are
for him.
scanning.
I like
It's
it.
true.
I mean, look, you're right. Just saying.
This man doesn't need any excuse to come to a
Look,
team
look,
for you.
I'm just saying,
Radiant's
right? The
middle
Aegis
tower is under
is the
attack.
be-all, end-all to the Chrono. No need to use the Chrono Spear.
Radiant's
Just
structures
throw it,
are
secure a
fortified.
kill, go from there. Maybe looking for a sneaky skewer back. If they had connected another toss, that could have been trouble for you, Toro.
Radiant's
Even
middle
with a
tower
swap
is
and a Storm Spirit, I don't know. This team's got a lot of reach in these fights, don't they? You got that global Hand of God. You've got Mira, who is under-leveled, but soon to be level 12. Collapse, who can close the gap with the Dark Ascension. It's not easy to catch out this team, is it?
He has Blink right now if he wants to buy it. It's huge for the collapse on as they see the Void coming over. You know, he's pinging his team. He's waiting for his team to arrive. There's a
Look,
scan.
he's out of Munkushi's
They
vision.
scan him. He's gonna have to pray, and they arrive on time. Storm's gonna zip in.
Dark Ascension. They need to be
He
able to save him
zipped
with
the creep.
something. The 4-step, but he's silenced again. No! They tried to find the toss with too many targets. The RP, though,
three
it's on to 3. A good swap out. Oh, no! Oh, the swap. It ruined Cloud's day. Smile turned upside down there. It was going to go to the highlights. But for him, instead, it's going to be a skewer to forget after a phenomenal RP. Heads-up play there from Mira. Knew exactly what the goal was. This time, though, Skewer is going to catch Mira. He will die underneath the tier 2 tower, and I think that's all Spirit can really afford to do here. Oh, that was epic.
It's not over.
No, it's not.
over.
Collapse is going to lose his life.
Alright, so 2 kills. Didn't even get the tower there. Team Spirit definitely overestimating how strong they are. Didn't retreat on time. But they do, however, still kill the faces for it. Yeah, that's definitely something for them. Tro still has 2 minutes on the Aegis, so can they still utilize this to do something, you know? Night Stalker doesn't have ulti, 70 seconds, he doesn't really want to fight. But do you think the diffuser did anything? Not sure.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe Disperser's the item where it'll actually kind of pop off. He likes to go like Disperser Basher from what I'm seeing. So he tries to basically play it as a bit more of a core. Looks like a Nullifier queued up this time. I see a skewer back. I see a very dead Miposhka. And they're gonna get his half of the army anyway.
Yep, that's a very, very sad thing for Chen, you know. Oh, your baby's dying. You need like another 3, 4, 5 minutes to regroup.
Yeah, he had the Rumble Hide. I wonder why he was opting for the Rumble Hide. Just general attack speed, the accuracy.
Tell me what you have gotten. The creep man.
Well, I mean, so the thing about the Rumble Hide, everyone knows about the drums aura, but people don't always know about that accuracy aura. It gives you an aura in the range of Vlad's in your generic aura range that gives you percentage accuracy, right? So if an enemy has any evasion, you can take this creep in the fights to try and, get through some of that. It's not as good as an MKB. I think it's like 30% or something like that. I'll see if I can find one. Yeah, 43%. Okay, so it's a bit more, up to 51 with Chen's shard. So it's not bad, but it's still no MKB.
Do they need to that?
No, it's not a
evasion,
concern.
right?
I think he just got it just because someone probably killed the big creep.
Okay.
So Blades and drums almost ready for the Chen. Not particularly fat because
Aegis
they've been
is
losing
now
the
expiring.
team fights.
They're timing this perfectly.
Oh, Mira!
And that's a great
Stop
jump onto
bullying the
Mira.
guy!
I mean,
Stop!
Just perfect. Did not have to use any ultimates there. It was just a simple blink skewer back. Makes this next fight really difficult for Spirit. There's a buyback on this Venge. But I don't know if they're going to have this tier 2 tower much longer to be able to make good use of it. Here, tower likely to fall uncontested. Next Roche up in 2.5 minutes. As we do hit a little pause.
Yeah, there's been a lot of crashing as of late.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing
Like
from this
for me,
series.
when I was playing my games the last couple of days, there was a moment where I crashed when I got fingered by Lion. Immediately my whole Dota just, okay, you're done, Lion just deleted you. And then the other time it was, I think it was a Phantom Lancer using Doppelganger, and then my PC just crashed. So yeah, a lot of random things happening. But in the game, there is nothing random about pro level Dota, you know, everything is scripted, everything is planned, you know. Everything has to go part of the plan. There's a giant story behind each team's draft, and we are here to bring you the story, you know, me and Richie.
Yeah, very true. That story. This game is lots of aggression from Klim Sani4, which
No, you got it wrong. The story is Klim Sani4 bullying Mira.
Ah, okay, you're right. My bad. How many deaths? 7? 10! Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's tough. That's a
7. That wasn't even close. Were you even counting? Were you even watching?
careful. Taki's respecting some trouble. They've actually caught Mira here. There is no swap out.
11.
It's going to be just a toss in place.
No,
They
11.
do leave respect behind this fight. Once again, not really going so well for Klim Sani4 as they will try and pull out of this one. TP's up onto the high ground. 1 TP out, 2 TP out, and sweet and strong. You can try and run, but you can't hide it from this Night Stalker Storm Spirit. It'll take them a little while to take them down, Winter, but they will be able to find that kill.
Yeah, this is bad news. Those are very, very big kills, you know, to give away. Again, you know, like Team Sonic, every time they get a lead, even in game 1, they seem to be overzealous in, you know, building on the lead. You know, sometimes you just have to respect your opponent's ulti is up, even though you have 5 heroes there. You just need to go back and get your BKB. You know, like Magnus doesn't have BKB, so every time Night Stalker finds him with the silence, he's just dead. You know, he can't do much about it.
Are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and the items, the net worth, starting to really. We're seeing this gap kind of come to a close, aren't we? Wasn't never too big, like a 5k lead at its peak here for Klim Sani4, but that's
Yeah,
been
but late game, like Richie late game, Night Stalker vision with the Storm Spirit, that is very, very hard to deal with. You know, if you don't have like a way of like balling together, and every time you split up and farm, somebody's just gonna die.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's gonna be very difficult for them to play the map later. And Magnus desperately needs the BKB right now for the team fights. Kira Jr. is also getting one on the tiny faces void. He's about to finish his one. Guess he gets the last hit on the tower, and then he's gonna be able to buy it. Nope, gonna just hit Ancients. I don't even need the last hit. Sweet and strong. You can have your prize. That's your tower. So triple BKB's timing are gonna be strong, you know, for Team Sani4. Magnus is gonna need a bit more time.
It's good, but you know, it's not gonna solve the issue where it's not gonna win you these fights the way you've been losing them, right? Because now that things are a bit more equal.
How so? They've been losing to the Night Stalker jumps with the silence.
Well, but my point, Winter, is they've been kind of putting themselves a bit too far out of position for the Night Stalker to make it. I mean, because Night Stalker, I mean, look, he's got a diffusal blade, right? It's not like he has blink BKB and there's nothing you can do. Once he's on top of you, he's on the top of you. He has diffusal, right?
Inhibit. You can inhibit.
Yeah, but he inhibits one person, right? And they've been losing the fight just like that, you know? So, and that's kind of what I mean. Now that he's going to get another item online, looks like it is going to be BKB. Now, it's going to be even worse, this problem. Sure, you'll have your own BKB, so you won't be silenced, but, you know, you still just can't be putting yourself in positions, especially with your supports, to kind of be making mistakes like that. You've got some pretty heavy commitment heroes here, don't you? Like this Mag, this Tiny, this Faceless Void. They need to get up close and personal by their nature, right? They're melee heroes. Whereas Team Spirit, they've been abusing the Vision, they've been abusing the ranged Troll form, the Storm, right? The Venge swap. Like, it's really easy for Spirit to pick you off if you overstep a bit. And I don't know if BKBs are going to save you.
I guess. That's what Storm Night Stalker does to you, poke and prodding,
they
you know, with the vision.
What is this? I'm gonna go onto the
what
cliff here?
item do they? Did they just get BKBs, right?
They're
just
under
got
a
BKBs.
ward, but surely they know, right? Surely they know that there's a ward here. They just got a ward dewarded in the middle. Maybe they don't. Tyra Jr. able to get off the BKB. I suspect Spirit were hoping to do exactly that. It was a BKB for Munkushi with Chronosphere to back him up. We'll see what happens now. See a Toro trying to go around.
One BKB already used on the Tiny, so Tiny doesn't have this anymore. I mean, Spirit wants to abuse the BKB wasted, you know, and the Arcane Rune.
You're gonna Roche, right?
I mean, it's dangerous roaching against Chronosphere and RP.
No BKB on Tiny. You do have Dark Ascension for Vision. You've got lots of wards on the vicinity on the path over.
Still gonna be dangerous though.
They're gonna go for it.
Maybe Troll's just gonna get it too fast. They're not ready.
They're open for.
I mean, they're smoking over now.
That's a really poorly timed bash for the Penitence bonus attack. So that they are going to make a play for it. Collapse waiting in the wings. He's going to catch wind. No, not quite of this. Not envisioned to break the smoke.
Oh, he didn't break the smoke.
No,
That's
he was
not
a little
good.
bit too far
No
away.
bueno.
Roche's low carriage just making that jump in, completely blind. Gets tossed away by
Chrono?
Mukushi, finding two. He finds Maposhka as well. Looking for this kill on Maposhka as now Laurel jumping one of the supports, preventing Cloud from following up with that RP. There it is. It's a bit late now, though, as there's Laurel there. Respect with a blast off onto two, but the follow-up, it's just been a little bit disconnected here from Klim Samic. Really nice jump from Laurel to prevent the RP immediately following the Chronosphere. And I think that's going to basically condemn this team fight. You can see now Collapse just playing with the vision here. Might go down here and does, but it should cost the life here of the Tiny. Maybe not. He's got another charge of this BKB. Blink Dagger on cooldown for 5. Mankusha here to back him up, but I suspect Spirit are going to be more than happy with the outcome of this fight. They may just look to finish off Roche.
Yeah, that was very well done by Collapse there. He made sure that the partner can't join the fight, then the Tiny had to help the partner, so 2 heroes being taken out. Now, going in.
Careful stun on a Munkushi. He's got Time Walk, he's got a Manta Style as well, as they are really still trying to force this fight. Magnetus respawning in 4 seconds, but Power Jr.'s down. Really just going in a bit too aggressively, and now Laurel's just unleashed in these fights. They're staggering these death timers. Another 2 heroes dead by the time the Techies and the Mag respawn. No RP. 50 seconds. This one now is squarely in control of Team Spirit.
Yeah, I don't see how Team Sani is going to be able to contest. Roche went down way too quick, so there's a Cheese and Aegis on the Troll and Storm respectively. It's going to be huge problems now in the next fight for Team Sani. They're running into damage issues right now. The Void in the last fight, he chronoed 2 heroes, but somehow they weren't even able to have damage to kill 1 hero.
Yeah.
And that's going to be an issue in the next upcoming fights. How are they going to solve it? You know, I feel like the best way to solve it is to get an Aghanim's on the Tiny so he can dish out damage into the bubble. The other heroes are not going to provide you with too much.
This ward, now it's going to pay off. This is a huge kill onto the Magnus. If they have any detection, do they need any Cloud? Able to skewer down to the low ground, buying a bit more time, but does not really have a way out of this one. Careful for all those mines, boys. Yotaro almost actually died there. Almost. He was fine, but it was a bit scary for him with the...
He had Aegis, Richie, he was gonna be fine.
Yeah, but you don't want to lose Aegis on mines. Is that how you use your Aegis, Winter?
I never get to use the Aegis. I don't even get to touch the Aegis. Come on.
I know. Alright, so there's a bit more burst with the Echo Saber, but it's just not nearly enough with Chrono, like you were saying. They've got seemingly damage issues into Troll especially.
Yep, the Troll with the Aghanim Scepter as well, so being able to dispel the disarm from Techies, and you can dispel the decrep if he casts it on you. It's actually very, very useful in the team fights. And you can also dispel enemies on the range one.
Maybe.
So even if... Sorry?
I was trying to see, yeah, I guess it could be useful to dispel the Empower, right?
Yeah, I guess that's pretty useful too. I think this is one of the better games to purchase Aghanims on Troll.
Because the Techie's basically alone, and the decrep, obviously.
Yeah, the decrep.
That's the big one.
I mean, the Empowers, like you said, you know, it's the extra.
Careful, Laurel tossed into mines. Oh, he is just too tanky, and now even looking to turn with that Scythe device, Collapse. Giving them that nighttime vision as Kyra Jr., yeah, decrepified, but not going anywhere. He's going to be killed off.
Collapse is here to punish the kids that bullied Mira for the first 20 minutes. Show some respect, you know. Mira is a 2-time TI winner. They're gonna smoke. They're gonna even look for an extra kill from the bottom ward. Maybe they're gonna find the Void. Okay. Never mind, he's not greedy. He's not gonna farm anymore. He's going back to the base. Going back into hiding. They're just gonna walk across the map to kill Tormentor? Or what's going on? Just to kill the courier?
Dire are scanning.
That means they smoke across the map just to kill the courier. Alright. Not even the courier gets to live to tell the tale.
You know who is going to get to live to tell the tale?
Who?
Or 0,
Tell
10,
me.
and 10 Mira. He has Ag Scepter.
Wow, you are so good, G.
Good X?
Yeah, I can't wait for you to tell me your tale.
Radiant's
Your tale on
bottom
how
tower
you
is
lived in
under attack.
Malaysia for 5 years. Or
Hot,
4.5.
hot Liao. So I would
Okay,
say.
the tale of Team Spirit sieging the bottom lane. It's
Lost the
about-
wagon, but they don't really need that when you've got a Yatoro. Really nice swap into instant hex. Big kill on the cloud. That is going to crack open this base wide
buyback?
open for Spirit. No buyback. What, did he buy
Swap
something? Maybe
hex.
Harpoon he bought out on?
No, he bought out the BKB, right? I'm pretty sure.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
the BKB.
is falling.
That was his last item. But yeah, swap hex, a classic late game initiating tool. One of the best, if not the best. Nothing you can do about it.
Has fallen.
No buyback, so it means 2 lanes.
Radiant's
Let's see
middle
how.
tower is under attack.
I mean, they could maybe try to force someone back, but I'm not sure. I mean, the Faces Void is also waiting for his career. And there's just 2 lanes. You know, Dota is just harsh. Sometimes you make a small error, you pay
Radiant's
10
middle
times
barracks has
the
fallen.
price for it.
Yeah, and this price is pretty expensive. Like Klim are buying in for. Their last fortify now is they're going to try and stop themselves from being megas, but Yatoro alone, I mean, I guess he's getting the Solar Crest buff, Revenge Sora buff, but just cleaning out shop. He is going to now drop back as Aegis is expiring. A very well-timed push here from Team Spirit. You know, report card on this second Aegis Winter. I'd give this an A+ for Team Spirit.
Report card?
Yep.
I didn't know we were using report
We're
card
doing a
now.
report card now. They get an A from me. What are you about, Headmaster Winter?
Headmaster. I'm the disciplinary master, you know, not the headmaster. I don't get to decide if the stream is going to be taken down. You get to decide, you know, you're the producer.
Yeah,
So you are the true headmaster.
That's true. Yes, that's I guess in that very strict sense of speaking, you are very correct on that. But very good use of that Aegis is the point I'm trying to make here, Winter. Squarely putting
Yeah,
themselves in
sure.
control of this game. They find themselves a pick-off. They continue to grow their net worth lead. Now they're going to be playing it pretty patiently, dropping back to get their...
Butterfly on troll. Where's your Monkey King bar, Munkushi? Is it in the career?
I think he's got it, yeah.
Alright, alright. There is still hope. There is still hope. Fear not. Mira is here to swap the Chronosphere. If they chrono on RP and they don't kill the troll, it's over, man.
I agree. I think at the end of the day, if they don't kill the troll, it's over.
But they have to kill Mira, but can they kill her twice?
Yeah, I think basically the only way this goes really wrong for Spirit is if somehow Mira and Yatoro are in the Chrono together. That's the only way this goes wrong.
Yes, agree. Or they're in the RP together.
Yep, that could also go wrong. Yeah.
So, the ideal plan for Team Sani4 is you send your Tiny in, try to create a diversion, make them clump up, and then you jump in with the Chrono. Sounds like a plan.
I mean, sounds pretty good to me. I don't know how realistic it is if, you know, given all this vision, the swap now extended range with this Aether Lens, by the way, and the Eye of the Vizier. The Vizier?
The Eye of the Vizier.
Vizier,
Alright, so
Vizier.
that's what range are we talking about right now? 1,200? Yeah, about there. 1175, right? Hey, 1075. Am I crazy?
125 plus 225.
Do they have telescope?
Is 350, right? 350 plus
Is there a creep that gives the aura?
950. I don't think there's a creep for cast range increases. There's the time
No?
distortion creep. Does he have?
Only
it?
cooldown, right? Cooldown.
That's the cooldown aura. That's correct.
I mean, we need a cast range creep.
No, I think that'd be pretty broken,
No?
honestly. I don't think you want that in the game.
100 cast range?
No, dude. Don't you
No?
remember cast range talents?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
didn't.
I remember minus death time talents.
Yeah, those were ridiculous. But don't you also remember the year after that, where you were getting shackled from a level 50 by a level 15 shaman from across the bloody river?
Wait, when was that?
Shaman used to have a +2 something at cast range challenge at like 15.
And then telescope.
And then telescope,
Lens.
and then Aether Lens, and you would just like, he would, it was ridiculous. He was the worst. He was the worst defender, mostly because I got to back then, I got to divine with that alone. It was so dumb. You don't want cast ranges in the game. I mean, you can tell even by the fact that they keep changing with Aether Lens, you know? It was simply too good when it built into Octarine.
And that's the problem of offering, not cast range item.
No, but I think it was just too good because it was slot efficient, is the point I was making. Careful here. Respect. Setting up a home base now.
Oh, they see collapse. They see collapse. Oh no, actually they don't.
Nope.
I'm kidding. They don't see him.
You capping. They don't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, now they saw him. Okay. They're not going to be able to find him in time.
We are all capping.
And it's just going to be kind of a little standoff here.
I mean, the Night Stalker can just pop his ult and see everything.
He could, but then they could just kind of
Waiting
back
for his
up and
dagger.
wait it out. Oh,
He's
no.
waiting for his dagger. He's waiting for the creeps in the mid lane. There's creeps in the base.
Yeah, true. Team Spirit not really in any big rush here.
They're just waiting. Look at them, man. Nothing.
Techie's mind being
Calculated
cleared up by
Dota.
the dragons. They see Munkushi does pop the
Force.
Manta.
Your force are gonna be under siege, Richie.
That they are. Top lane's going to be shoving in as well here. And Roche, he's patient as ever. 30 seconds. I can't read. Yeah, 35 seconds until he is back.
You say patient, I say late.
Nah, he's
Malaysian
chilling.
timing, late as usual.
Malaysian timing. No. He's fine. He's just going through a bit of a stage, you know. That's why he's not moving. He's just very slow these days, okay? He's very blur.
Old and slow.
No, he's just blur.
He's just blur. He's just confused about day and night.
Could be. It'll still spawn top, though, in just a couple more seconds. And then I think Team Spirit will go right up that top lane. And if not close the game, at least get themselves megas here. Again, Klim Sani4 not out by any means, but they do need more or less a miracle fight here.
All they need is a 5 million clump up RP into Chrono. That's it. I need his axe soon. Just buy the axe.
I think Laurel's going to pick up this eggs. Yeah, the budget black hole now online. Electric Vortex.
Budget black hole
Mm-hmm.
against what do you call tiny axe?
Tiny eggs can be the tree blender, maybe? What do you think about that?
What? Tree blender?
Yeah, he, like throws a bunch of trees in there. It's like a blender, right? Isn't that how you make your smoothies? You just kind of throw them into the bowl?
No, I get them on Grab. I don't make my own smoothie.
That's pretty funny,
No.
actually.
I'm making my own food here.
I don't know. I don't know what you would call tiny eggs.
Machine gun? No.
No, tree machine gun, I guess. It's not really fast enough to be machine gun, though. Call it like,
What if it scales with your attack speed?
that'd be
Speed.
that'd be interesting. And then you'd see like, wasn't that a build for a while? Weren't tinies instead of ags going like moon shards? Am I crazy? After like
Wasn't that anti-mage? You get battle fury.
No, I mean I think everyone was doing that for a while against Morphling. Remember that terrible patch where Morphling would just steal 40% of everyone's stats?
Oh, okay. Terrible
That's what I think.
patch.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Stat steal.
Yeah.
That was the universal counter.
Yeah, it was. Smoked up now. Team Spirit may just look to close this one out now. Up 23k, 41 minutes into game number 2.
You know what, Richie, right now? Techies and Magnus. You remember those games?
No.
Put your minds everywhere and wait for the skill.
Well, does he? I mean, he's got plenty of mines back here. I mean, it's
wait.
It's doable. There's a cheese on our Storm
Oh.
Spirit. There's going to be the
Oh,
swap
no,
out.
Mira!
No, the Magnus.
The
His
kid
day
can pull it.
ruined. He's got buyback now, Winter. Megas are going to be pretty much all but certain. We'll see Munkushi. One for that quick little D ward. Does not have the reverse time walk shard. And now,
Oh my god.
Klim Sani4.
Ada Lance Venge.
Yeah?
He has done it. He's the counter to Magnus. You can never swap anyone. He's
Level
the
18.
true.
What is this
He's
raid?
the true Zinq. Evil geniuses.
He's casting from a lot.
Okay, do the math. Do your anime.
1450.
1450. Easy. Swap back. That's pretty good. Into the Techie's mind. Holy moly, Winter. They got him. At least on his first life. Can they do it again? Now, we're going to need a skewer back or something. There's going to be the stun. Vengeful Spirit waiting. Oh, they caught them both. Mira inside of the Chronosphere is going to have to watch as Yotaro falls.
He's dead.
He is dead. Not only the once Winter, but probably also the twice, as they will be able to take down that Vengeful Spirit. Chasing for more now, as Klim and Sani4 will not be able to get their hands on anyone else.
Can I go all in right now? Troll has no buyback. Is the only
Troll
chance.
has no buyback. There's a snowball's chance, I would say.
A snowball's chance?
Yeah, you know, a snowball's chance in hell. You never heard that saying?
Nope.
Means it's not very likely. We'll see what Dota Plus thinks. Real quick. Dota Plus it gives it again at 1%. I'd say that's about a snowball chance. But you know what the thing about a snowball is, Winter? Is if you roll it and if you let it build, it will eventually become too massive.
Wow. I didn't know a snowball does that. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All they need right now is the snowball
It's
to
over.
get,
Troll has buyback. I don't know how he... I don't know.
I mean, if you force the buyback, it's something, right? So it means the snowball has gotten bigger.
That's true. That's true. More potential energy there.
And you win this game, and all you need to do the next game is pick us and actually have snowball. Why do you do that to me? Is it so bad?
That wasn't bad. I like that one. You just gotta... I think you just have to walrus punch up your delivery a bit.
But you ignore me, you know? When you ignore someone, it makes the other person feel bad, you know?
I think Spirit are just gonna... What are they gonna do now? Are they gonna wait for another Roche, potentially?
Yeah, though you don't want to throw, right?
I suppose not.
You wait for buybacks, you wait for another Roche, or you wait for an Arcane Runestorm Spirit to appear.
Ace Rune's probably not gonna be good enough. MKB in the quick buy for Yotaro, up to level 25. Battle Trance strong dispels. Good luck.
So it basically means that you can use it in the chrono, right? Your Battle Trance. Right now. Let me see. Yep. You can use it in chrono. I'm not seeing it come to play. So, I mean, he might not even need it, right? To be honest, because there's a bench.
Well, last time
the last... okay, fine. The last time it didn't turn out so well.
Yeah.
Because our 1400 cast range bench was in the bubble. You laugh, but he was in the bubble.
He was in the bubble. Bubble radius is 500, so it's 1,000 across. Quick maths. We can he can still outrange, at least for now, the Chronosphere. Did he take the talent?
Wait till he gets the plus 140.
Nah, he took the backtrack talent. I was just checking.
He should have gotten the AoE.
Nah, I mean, I don't know if that's enough. 140.
I'm sure nobody does that. I mean, I guess the only time you get it if you have Invoker on your team.
Right, that's pretty good.
I mean, apart from that, I guess
or if you really need to solo carry the game, I think that's doable. They're probably looking for, again, another swap into Hex kill here. Naturally, Nighttime, so Collapse has the vision.
Do they have Lotus to counteract that? Nobody has Lotus, right?
Like the Lotuses, you mean? Oh, Lotus Orb.
No, I mean the Lotus Orb,
well,
dude.
You use your words.
How's your Lotus gonna count?
What you do is you blink him and you feed him.
You echo shout. Okay, swap Hex. Alright, there's your echo shout.
No Lotus. See, he died. They couldn't heal him in time. The time walk, the RP. It's a big one. It's on many heroes, but do they actually have enough damage? Cloud himself. Holy moly, they're all going down. They got through the Storm Spirit, but now Yotaro is unleashed. Mukushi has Bob back, but the swap immediately out from Mira. That was even on his second life as well. The swift blink away from Yotaro. They got the buyback from Munkushi. And now Klim Sani4, they have to come back and defend the base. Ooh. That was close. Snowball went to the snowball. Is it building? Is it building or is it collapsing?
Yes.
You like that one?
Yes. That was way better than mine. The snowball is definitely building right now. One more good fight like this. I mean, they definitely showed that they have a lot of damage, you know. Sure, they have to use buyback on Munkushi, but it was well worth it. But the problem is the next time that happens again and Munkushi is caught, I mean, the game just instantly ends, you know. So it's very clear for Team Spirit who they have to kill right now. in the next engagement. As long as they get a swap onto the void, game is instantly over unless you have some miracle reverse polarity on crowd.
I believe
You're gonna need two of them.
You Dota professionals call that stuff a win condition, right? Just kill the Faceless Void.
Yep.
And the
Kill the Faceless Void. He is Divine condition right now for both teams.
Yeah, very true. Mag's buyback on cooldown as well for 2 minutes. I think we're going to have buyback pretty shortly for Kyra Jr. These megas do give reduced bounties and well, bounties is inclusive of gold.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like megas should be stronger? Because it feels like it's too easy to clear them out.
No, I think it only looks easy this game because they've got a couple heroes with cleave. I think in general, megas are good enough because I think megas, they don't need to be like the League of Legends megas where they just kind of end the game. They should be the kind of megas that where if you leave your base, you're going to be pushed in relatively quickly, if not instantly, right? And we can see that happening already down bottom, by the way. It makes moves like this more punishing, right? Which I think is a fair trade for you losing in the early game.
Fair point, Richie. You're better at balancing than me.
That's what I would say. I think if you make them stronger, you have to do the league thing where they respawn the inhibitors, you know?
Tower is under attack.
But then, like, I feel like that's against the spirit of Dota.
Oh, Mira, the kid,
big catch.
the kid that got bullied
Big
is
catch.
found.
He's still being bullied. He's gonna buy back.
Buy
Collapse,
back.
looking for a fight. They will be on the speed and strong and
Onto
onto
Black
Cloud
Hole.
as well. Miposhka's from behind. Kira Jr. just fighting into Laurel, doing a pretty good job holding his own. But Cloud uses the BKB, still holding on to that RP. Cloud is gonna be forced away. They already used. They missed the Troll. Is a crazy fight. Troll with a DD room, by the way. He's just smacking into Mukushi. Oh my goodness, the cleave. It doesn't matter. The weak Megas won them the game, Winter.
I'm so sorry. I underestimated Megas, but it definitely won them the game. You are not wrong. It was all a distraction, you know. It was all a play to draw the players' eyes away from the